US President Joe Biden on a tour to strengthen ties in the Asia-Pacific. In Phnom Penh, he met Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Sen, host of this year's Asean, and other regional leaders at the summit. The message he carried was clear, that the United States is committed to its strong ties in the region.
Today, we take another critical step, beginning a new era in our cooperation with the launch of the U.S.-ASEAN Comprehensive Strategic Partnership. Together, we will tackle the biggest issues of our time, from climate to health security, defend against the significant threats of rule-based order, and to threats to the rule of law.
Elsewhere in the capital, Chinese Premier Li Keqiang was meeting Cambodia's king. The strained relationship between China and the US in recent years has left many Southeast Asian nations torn between choosing Chinese investment or US security guarantees. The meeting next week between Xi Jinping and Joe Biden will be watched closely here. And closer to home, the issue of Myanmar raised once again. After a weak statement on Friday from ASEAN, and acceptance from the UN Secretary-General that it was not just regional leaders who were letting down the people of Myanmar.
Everybody has failed in relation to Myanmar. The international community as a whole has failed, and the UN is part of the international community. It is dramatic to see the suffering of the Myanmarese people.
And this is the start of a week that will see major meetings in Bali and Bangkok too, and leaders from across Asia and beyond were getting the business of international diplomacy underway. With just the closing ceremony ahead, this has been perhaps a less contentious ASEAN summit than many people expected. And many Southeast Asian leaders will be reassured by the message they heard from US President Joe Biden today that the United States is committed to this region, a message that will be reassuring with troubled economic waters ahead. Tony Chang, Al Jazeera, Phnom Penh.